Hey guys, welcome to Sew Aldo. On today's episode, I am going to show you how to transform this maxi skirt into a cute dress. So if you'd like to see how, then keep on watching. First, I am going to trim off the elastic waistband. For reference, the skirt is 39 inches long and the width is 22 inches wide. If you are a petite person, this is certainly a dress for you, but if you are a tall person, it's going to be a tunic top or a blouse. After I trim off the waistband, I press the top edge so the fabric is going to lay flat. Now I'm going to fold it in half and I'm going to shape the neckline, the shoulders, and the armholes. Starting from the fold, I am going to measure in 2.5 inches, and from there I am going to slope it down by about 1 inch for the shoulders. Then measuring from the top going down is 2 inches, and that is going to be the neck hole. Now I'm just going to shape the neckline. Then along the side seam, I'm going to measure down 7.5 inches, and that is for the armholes. Now I'm going to trim off the fabric following the lines that I drew earlier. This is the front of the dress, and I'm going to adjust the neckline by about 1/2 inch. Because this fabric has a little bit of stretch, I am going to stay stitch the shoulders and the neckline. Stay stitching the shoulders and the neckline will prevent the fabric from stretching, and it will also add stability to the fabric. Especially along the neckline, you don't want the fabric to gape. That's why it is important to stay stitched. That is an extra step that you don't want to skip. After that, I am going to hem the cap sleeves. As you can see, I'm just going to do a double roll hem. I'm going to do the same thing on the neckline as well. Then I am going to join the shoulders. I also press the hem lines so it is so much easier to work with, especially if you are doing a narrow double hem method. After that, I am going to close the slit at the back. I am simply going to top stitch it. You guys, I'm telling you, this is going to be the easiest dress you will ever make. So if you would like a shapeless kaftan dress, you don't need to add elastic along the waistline. But because I like that look, I am going to go ahead and add elastic on the waistline. But feel free, if you don't want to add that, that is totally fine. You can simply add a belt instead to cinch in the waistline, or you can just leave it as a flowy dress. So measuring from the shoulder, I am going to measure down 16 inches, and that is where I want the elastic to be. And I'm just going to draw a straight line across from the front all the way to the back of the dress. So I have a line to follow when I am top stitching the elastic. So I have a guideline basically. To figure out how much elastic you will need, just simply wrap the elastic around your waistline, then add about 1 inch seam allowance. Then I'm just going to align it with the line that I drew earlier, and I'm just going to stretch the elastic as I sew. And when you stretch the elastic, it's totally up to you how much you stretch, because basically it's going to depend on the elastic that you are using. There are some elastic that stretch a lot, and there are some that doesn't stretch out that much. So it's totally up to you, and you may have to trim off excess elastic at the end as well, because like I said earlier, elastic will stretch out a little bit when you are doing a zigzag stitch like this. I ended up trimming about 2 inches off of the elastic at the end. And this is the final result. I absolutely love how it turned out. I made so many dresses like this before, and yeah, it is the easiest way to make a dress using an old skirt or a maxi skirt. If you enjoyed the sewing tutorial today, please don't forget to give this a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. I have over 300 sewing tutorials for you to learn from. That is it for today, and thank you so much for watching the video until the end. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!